Hello and welcome to this playthrough of Operation Flashpoint Dragon Rising. My name is CJ and I will be taking you through this experience. I know it's been a while since my last uploads, my Ghost Recon, Advanced Warfighter 1 and 2, and Future Soldier videos were just recorded in one block. I just sort of did that all in 2 days just to get something out there. It's taken a while, sorry for that. This is a game that I don't think I've ever beaten. I've always enjoyed it every time I've played it because of its slow pace, its meticulous mil-sim nature. It's lighter than Arma. I'd say you're not going to be punished for trying to move and shoot. There's a bit more leeway, but you do get a bit more of a tactical challenge, a bit more maneuverability, a bit more exploration in a bigger environment. It's a lot. I don't know, it's hard to describe. It's very fun, but very difficult because it is relatively realistic. So we're just gonna get right into it. In terms of difficulty, I'll probably play on whatever standard one they have. If I go too high, I'm just going to destroy myself. So you see I have a couple slots here already, but never really beat the game. I've always sort of got trounced and gave up. But let's enjoy this cutscene here. Give us the background of what's going on. This actually sort of reminds me of Future Soldier's same aesthetic in terms of this text flowing in and out of each other, sort of branching off of each other. That was very... I don't know what it's called. I'm not a graphic design historian, but it is World at War, Ghost Recon Future Soldier. This, if you look at these text crawls and how they sort of mesh and blend into each other, it's weirdly specific to sort of 2010 to 2014, that sort of area. Sorry if you were trying to read and I just trounced everything by yapping. Just that China needs oil. They really place massive emphasis without any speech, which is interesting. It's a creative way of using text for emphasis rather than having something in bold. So the whole point is that there's a resource war. China takes this Skira island, mobilizing against Russia. Russia's mobilizing against China. China says, hey, we were here first. So now the US is essentially called in to assist Russia because of their prior alliance. This is an alternate history for sure, because I mean, Russia and America in an alliance is almost unfathomable. It would most likely never happen unless you had someone who was completely diametrically opposed to any sort of Stalinist, Leninist, Marxist beliefs becoming the prime minister in Russia. And then you'd have to do away with their oligarchs because, you know, breeding in private ownership of capital is going to threaten like the 7 people who have all the money.
We cannot scrub tomorrow's landing on Skira. How copy? Over.
Saber, this is
Either
Saber
way,
2.
I'm
Solid
gonna get
copy
used
on
to
all.
the
We are
controls
Oscar Mike.
again.
Out. Okay, Marines, the target is a PLA radar array. We need to track it down and neutralize it before fleet shows up on their screen. Stay focused, watch your spacing, and keep your sectors covered. Let's move out.
So, I don't want any of those weapons. I'm perfectly content with what I have. I'm just trying to figure out the controls right now. Please bear with me. Okay.
Follow me. Affirmative.
Well, left bumper is just sprint then. It doesn't do anything else. So, we need to move up this hill. And of course, fighting uphill is not recommended, to say the least. You are certainly at a disadvantage, both mechanically, in terms of looking up being much harder than looking down, and physically, in that moving uphill is fucking draining.
Saber 2, this is Saber. Hold defensive position while Saber 1 and 3 are inserted. How copy? Over.
Saber, this is Saber 2. Solid copy. We'll hold LZ until you give us the all clear. Over. Rifleman, 200 meters, southwest. Suppressing fire! Affirmative.
So here we're trying to get our gunner. Just
Target,
there we
rifleman,
go.
is eliminated.
And I appreciate the hit markers. I'm not going to take them off because otherwise I am going to have zero idea
Follow me! Affirmative!
who is dead. And if I
Saber
just
2, this is Saber. Saber
whiff
1 and
entirely.
3 are on the ground. You are cleared to proceed to your first objective. Saber out.
Alright, so we had air support there, a nice engagement, 4 ground troops on 2, air support against these 2 people, very doable, very nice first encounter for us to sort of get used to some systems here.
Move, grid, 2, 1, Oscar, X-ray, 6, Yankee, 4.
And every single command like that, you get a nice grid location, although I have no idea.
Rifleman, 100 meters, south. Saber, this is Saber 2. We
I have
eyes on
absolutely
radar
no
array.
idea
Out.
how
Saber 2, this is Saber. Copy that.
he would know what grid he's in. Just off the top of his head. This man has the greatest memory. He's memorized the map.
Target, rifleman, is eliminated. Target, support gunner, is eliminated.
We were a bit out of position there, but able to effectively suppress overwhelmed our enemy in that engagement. Oh, there's still one.
Assault. Grid 2.
So
1,
assault this
Oscar,
position. We're gonna
X-ray,
have our men
6,
push up,
Yankee,
ready to
5.
fire. I think there's just the one man behind that sandbag. No one called out that he was killed. So if he pokes his head up, we should be able to trounce him. Ideally, I should have reloaded before moving up, though.
Follow me.
Affirmative.
Alright, so we did get him. Very nice. Demo charge.
Body. Charge is set. Get clear. Move. Grid 2, 1. Oscar. X-ray. 6. Yankee. 4.
So I'm trying to just
On my way.
move beyond here. Get my people out of harm's way so I don't blow them up. Because there are other objectives that we will need to travel to, and I don't want to crack my team before doing so.
Saber, this is Saber 2.
There we
Target
go.
is eliminated. How copy? Over.
Saber 2, this is Saber. Outstanding. Hold position and provide overwatch on village. Out.
Move! Grid 2, 1. Oscar. X-ray. 6. Yankee.
Saber 2, this is Saber. Fleet is now in range. The fleet's main guns are at your disposal. Call it in. Over.
Saber, this is Saber 2. Copy that.
All right.
Stand by.
So we got a
Out.
nice chance to call an artillery strike here.
Stand by for fire mission. Over.
Standing by.
High explosive. And let's just do a barrage.
Fire mission. Grid 2, 1.
They all have their
Oscar,
differences, they all have their
X-ray,
uses.
7, Yankee,
I'm not
6.
particular on them
Rounds
yet.
away.
So, right now we're gonna just barrage. Try and get the maximum effect on all these targets.
Saber, this is Saber 2. Good effect on targets. Out.
And that seemed
Saber
to
2,
have
this is
been
Saber. Render
a good
assistance
choice.
For capture of village, then egress to LZ to your north. Trident is standing by for your pickup. Over.
Target, AT gunner, is eliminated.
Assault. Grid. Engage. Jeep.
Affirmative.
Follow me.
Affirmative.
So we have that vehicle, I was trying to just get them to shoot at it. It does not seem like they were going to just sit there and let us wallop them. But I mean, you know, you can't really expect your enemy to just sit there in one spot. Let you take care of them. Let you caress them in the middle of the night and give them a little tickle. Negotiate with them from a long range.
Wedge.
Alright, so we're gonna wedge, we're gonna have a nice spread out. We're gonna be like this. I'm in the middle, they're here. Go onto the side.
AT gunner is eliminated.
ROE is open, so we're actively shooting anyone that we see. Including this truck.
Engage. Jeep.
And there we go.
Follow me.
He was dead already, man. But engagements in this happen at this sort of distance. Primarily. It is rare that you're going to get a close range encounter here. Which most engagements at least in Afghanistan, were 300 to 700 meters, which 500 is about the M4's maximum distance. They say that the round can travel 3,600 meters, which is, you know, that's just in a perfect world. But really 500 to 700, and then you're really talking into 7.62 territory, where primarily your machine gunner, someone with a 240 Bravo, something like that, Mark 48, if you're that high speed, they're gonna have
Board the vehicle!
a weapon capable of reaching those distances. But in this game, 100 meters looks like 100 meters. Now there's a way when you're driving to view it in third person, I believe. There we go. Clicking the right stick. So I'm switching to return fire. I don't really want them to just start blasting at anything while we're on the vehicle.
Saber
But
2, this is Saber. Trident is reporting multiple light vehicles moving down the MSR from the north. LZ must be clear before Trident can extract. Copy my last, over.
Saber, this is Saber 2. Solid copy. Engaging now. Out.
Saber 2, this is Saber. Trident is now in a holding pattern, waiting the all clear to land. Out.
Move. Grid 2, 1. Oscar. X-ray 8. Yankee 2.
so they say a vehicle's coming down the main road. We're just gonna hang out here for a little bit. See where they're coming from. Fire on my lead.
Rifleman, 100 meters north.
And here we go.
Engage! Rifleman! Contact! Rifleman! 100 meters north.
There's one behind that tree there. Oh
100
boy.
meters north.
Target, rifleman, is eliminated.
Target, Rifleman, is eliminated. Saber, this is Saber 2. LZ is now clear. Tell Trident to come on
Gotta
in.
dress
Over.
my own wounds right quick. I'm not that injured. You know, just a little clip. Just winged. And here's our extraction. But right now, we still have SAM sites to destroy here at the lighthouse. And I believe down here at that bunker, and I believe over there at that bunker. So right now, we're getting in this vehicle,
Board the vehicle!
and we're going to go all the way up to that lighthouse. So that we can destroy these SAM sites. If I don't crash into everything on the way there first.
Body found! One is there!
So we can keep driving down this main road and eventually reach it. The dangers of course, driving down the main road is if there's a checkpoint up ahead, that's certainly at a disadvantage.
100 meters north.
from here, I'm going to keep going and drive in a relatively erratic pattern. I had the feeling we were being followed by a vehicle. That's why I'm turning around. I guess not. Suspicious. Over nothing. And when you get into the map, it doesn't actually stop time. So we have a SAM site there, SAM site there, and one all the way to the north. We're gonna go far north, take care of it, and work our way back down. Thing is though, once we're close-ish to this hill, we need to be careful, because I do remember that there's an APC that's guarding this SAM site. APC, Armored Personnel Carrier, something like a BTR, wheeled vehicle, fucking massive gun on it, and we don't really want to deal with that. Alright, so
Follow me!
Affirmative.
we're gonna stash our vehicle here, and here we can see some enemies up in this ruined fort up there. All right.
Normal spread.
So we're gonna spread a bit large. Oh,
Combat spread.
Affirmative.
there we go. We're gonna be a bit wider than normal. This terrain's a bit tight, but that's how okay. So I can issue orders to each person in my squad. I am most likely going to take one of them with me. As we can see how many people are up here. We gotta find a nice position for one squad to lay a base of fire, one team rather, one two-man team.
Northeast.
And then I and another person. Damn. It's a lot of. So 6 up there.
Riflemen, 400 meters.
If we get
northeast.
closer, say cross the road, have 2 people there laying a base of
400
fire
meters northeast.
up top using suppression. I and another person will go up along this ridge line on this more shallow side of the hill to try and come up around and assault the enemy from the side. Now the question is, are my people down there going to be jeopardized either from where this objective is to the northeast, or are they going to lose the engagement? Damn it. So
Move. Grid 2, 1. Mike. X-ray 6. Yeah. Follow me.
Affirmative.
Suppressive fire. Suppressive fire.
Affirmative.
Follow me.
Affirmative.
So we're all the way up here. And we need to now work our way across. I plan kind of shit the bed immediately, but we can still work our way down this ridge line.
Northeast. Reloading.
Target, rifleman, is eliminated.
Target, split gunner, is eliminated.
Target, rifleman, is eliminated. Follow me.
Affirmative.
Follow me.
Affirmative.
Sometimes planes don't work out. It's an engagement. We were lucky to win there, I believe. So, right now, orders. Let's see. We're gonna do return fire. So,
Affirmative.
I don't want my people to give away where we are. We're gonna return fire. We're gonna put the onus on the enemy to see us first, so that we can possibly get into better positions for our next attack. Because right there, I believe one of my guys shot first, and we're 400 meters away. We're not really set up. It doesn't really behoove us to start an engagement from this distance. Let me see here. Okay, so what I fucked up on as well, my 2 guy is my saw gun. He's my machine gun man. And I was going to have him assault with me, which is ill-advised. If anything, I would have wanted him to lay down a nice base of fire. I was wondering why there wasn't some active suppression in terms of a fully automatic weapon happening there.
Move. Grid 2.
Just trying to
1.
put some people in
Mike,
cover
X-ray,
right here
9,
while I
Yankee 1.
look
On
around.
my way.
M4. Marksman. I kind of like having, well,
Rifleman. 25 meters north.
Saber, this is Saber 2. We have eyes on a strong defensive position at the lighthouse at the far north of the island. Do you copy?
I don't really
Over.
need 2 rifles
Saber
like
2, this
this.
is Saber. Copy
However,
that. You are cleared to engage.
A
Saber out.
javelin. Very much useful. So. Oh boy. I gotta put it together and take it apart. So there's no quick assembly here. There's no
Move.
quick shooting the
Grid 2,
javelin.
1. Mike, X-ray 9.
Right now,
Yankee 1.
We look at the terrain here. So we're on top of a hill here. And it seems this ridge goes out for quite some time before it starts to overlook this village. So while we're working down, I still think shading to this right side so that the ridge protects us from the road, because I think there's an APC right around here. So if we keep this as a barrier, we might be able to go down and be able to see it before it sees us, right at the tail end of this ridgeline. But right now,
Follow me.
Affirmative.
we need to work our way down there, and I remember there was a squad of 3 that came up here and went away. So on the way down, we need to be diligent and make sure that we don't just run smack dab into an enemy patrol on this ridgeline. So let's shade down here.
AT gunner, 200 meters north.
Rifleman, 200 meters north.
Waiting until they're all in the open. And now...
Engage.
Ambush.
Support gunner. Target, support gunner is eliminated. Target, rifleman is eliminated. Target, rifleman is eliminated.
Wound treated!
Medic,
On my way.
So let's get these men treated. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
street wounded.
Treat him.
Affirmative.
I'm good, man. Fucking get Winters. So that was a bit of a dicey engagement there. I should have looked at where my people were. I should have done suppress rather than engage. I could have done fire at will so that they would have just
Wound
immediately shot. But I think because I chose engage, they shot one target. Then they went back to the ROE of returning fire, which put them in a disadvantageous position where they were essentially waiting for the rest of the squad to engage them before they could shoot back. Which, that's the internal logic of the game. And here we go again. We're gonna do return fire. I don't know who they shot at,
Meters north.
but I can hear that there's a vehicle on the other side of this ridgeline. So if we continue looping around, we might be able to see it before it sees us.
Body found, one of theirs. Support gunner, 50 meters north.
You know, the compass is telling us, hey, there's enemies over there.
Rifleman, 100 meters west.
Weapon,
Contact! AT gunner, 100 meters west.
follow me. Move, grid 2, Lima, X-ray, 0, Yankee, 9.
On my way!
Follow me.
Affirmative!
Target, AT gunner, is eliminated.
Move, grid 2, Lima, X-ray, 0, Yankee, 9.
On my way!
We're getting caught up in this engagement here. I think the computer just bailed me out. Yep.
Contact! Rifleman, 25
They,
meters west.
Follow me.
Blew that APC up with no input from me. Bailed out, but I should have shaded more towards the coastline rather than being silhouetted on this ridge line here for this APC and for that squad. So that's my fault. That's a learning experience there.
Treat wounded.
Treat this wounded.
Affirmative.
And then Knox, once he's here, give him that good needle. Mm-hmm.
Wound treated.
Move, grid. Treat wounded.
Affirmative.
Let's take a little break here.
Wound treated.
Make sure to reload after that engagement.
Tighten up.
Affirmative.
Enter that position. Move, grid. 2-2, Lima, X-ray, 0, Yankee, 9.
No wonder. No, there's no leaning. Alright. So here we have our C4 again. I'm gonna get the fuck out. There's a propane tank here too, so I don't even think we're safe on the other side of this building.
Follow me.
Affirmative.
So we're gonna get out of this area entirely. We're gonna go back to the vehicle that we have stashed up the road. We're all safe and away.
Saber, this is Saber 2. Sam site is eliminated. Out.
Saber 2, this is Saber. Copy that. Either continue to recon.
Alright, so we have more SAMs and whatever this sunburn is. So we're gonna go to this closer objective first, then we're gonna go to these SAMs, go back to the helicopter, bing bang boom. Mission complete, you know. But so far we have 2 out of 4 objectives completed. Because it was the assault on the village was our primary. These are all of our secondaries, but we're here. Why not get it done? Until, say, if one of my team members dies, I'm out of here. That's when it's over for me. Until that point, we're gonna continue to do whatever we can. See here, there's our fortress that we assaulted. I believe the vehicle's on the map. Yep, it's up another hill. So up this hill, just on the other side of it. So we're in for a little walk, a little kilometer jaunt. I'm not quite sure if my engineer Winters. Okay. I'm not sure if he's the one that has the anti-tank weapon. I think he is. But that's important to note for the future. Let's see here. I wonder... a lot of the times, javelins will be used on the hillside. Oh, babe. Let's see here.
Saber, this is Saber 2. Sunburn
Beautiful.
launcher is neutralized.
Good effect on
Over.
target right there.
Saber 2, this is Saber. Copy
Saved
that.
ourselves an
Either continue
assault.
to recon in force or fall back to LZ for extraction. Saber
So
out.
now we're just gonna skip that entirely and go to these SAMs. I'm not concerned about whatever ground troops are over there. Fuck this game. This is the extent of my armchair expertise and service expertise, which I would say is about that much. When you're a non-combat vet, you're thankful that you don't have nightmares. But there's a part of you, the vain part, the foolish part, that wanted the deployment, wanted the engagement, you wanted to do what you were training to do, but you look back on it and really you're glad you did. Unless you're a fucking psychopath, then, you know, I guess you're always itching for it, and then you end up going to prison for some stupid shit. But the extent of my expertise is not freewheeling and dealing and trying to use the 2% of whatever I learned in action because I forgot 98% of it. I'll tell you though, you don't forget Battle Drill 1 Alpha, which is essentially what my plan was on that hill. Lay down a base of fire, another team loops around, assaults through. That's day one right there. That's the most basic of infantry tactics. Suppress and flank. And you can learn that playing literally any video game, and it applies to real life. 1 for 1, so they say. I don't know why they would teach it if it didn't work. So now I'm gonna look on the map and see what we have going on here. This hill extends all the way up here. But there's not really any terrain. Well, it's faint. It's a very gradual slope. Here is the top of the hill, and when reading a map, a topographical map like this, the closer in these are, say here, this is the top of the hill, the closer this line is to this line, the steeper of a drop it is. So on a cliffside, like say here, these are close together, that's more of a steep cliff than say here, which these lines are super drawn out. That means it's a very lower, like it's a much relaxed grade. It's more of a slope, less of a steep hill for us to have to navigate. So for here, fuck, we're still really far away. I should go back to the vehicle. This is very shallow of a grade. It's not steep by any stretch of the imagination. So I'm gonna go back to the vehicle, try and maybe get within 300 meters, I'd say. Realistically, yeah, you wouldn't want to get that close.
200 meters west.
Shit.
Reloading!
Target rifleman is eliminated.
And the reason being you wouldn't want to just drive up on the objective is the noise. You can hear vehicles for a long way. Just think when you're sitting in your house, how you can hear a car driving down the road. A normal car, you can hear the wheels.
Rifleman,
You can hear the engine.
West.
Guy's dead, right? That's what I mean. I didn't shoot him, so I don't know. Oh yeah, he's dead. He's got that Family Guy knocked out death pose, arm fucking pinned behind his back. Alright. Let's see, where's my vehicle? More east. But, yeah. 1 kilometer is a nice distance to have to walk. It's not that far. Rougher terrain, yeah, it's annoying. 500 meters, you know, you'll be able to hear this thing coming. Especially a loud-ass diesel Jeep.
Board the vehicle!
Affirmative.
Affirmative!
So what I don't want to do is crest a hill and immediately be set upon by anybody. So that's, I'm going to take it slow. Maybe hide behind this hill right here.
Follow me!
And someone just took a shot at us. I saw that green tracer coming here from the south.
Contact. Rifleman, 200 meters south. Weapons free.
Affirmative.
And I can't see where the hell they are. So I'm just shooting in the general direction of where I see their muzzle flash. Binoculars, great tool. Really helping me out.
Contact. Engage! Rifleman!
Affirmative.
Target, rifle.
Reloading.
So now he's trying to retreat. Got some nice pressure on him.
Target rifleman is eliminated.
Great. So I believe that was a 3-4-man patrol right there. Now, set the ROE back down.
Follow me.
Affirmative.
Combat spread.
Affirmative.
And try to crest this hill slowly. Get a nice overview. We have no artillery. All right. Move to the right here. And rest. Try not to silhouette myself too terribly. There's a building down there. So if I go here to the south, might be a little bit of a better vantage point. Try and see the entire field down there rather than cut off. Because I don't want someone in that building to be able to see me, or rather engage me through the trees there. So we're here. Still behind the building. Or behind the tree, rather. Alright. So we'll work our way down.
Rifleman, 100 meters southwest.
Work our way to these sandbags here. And that's not what I wanted. I thought I would quick slot through binoculars. He said 100 meters to the southwest. Not really seeing anyone. So let's keep advancing here. Move to these sandbags. And if we're this close on them...
Move, grid. Move, grid 2-0, November, X-ray 7, Yankee 1.
On my way.
Follow me.
Affirmative.
So I got Knox following me, I got my machine gunner and medic behind those sandbags. Might just make them fire at will.
Rifleman, 100 meters south.
Alright.
Weapons free.
Affirmative.
Contact.
Affirmative. Engage. Rifleman. Affirmative.
I don't know how far it's gonna set me back. Not a great plan. Oh brother. Yeah, I'm far back. I'm probably going to edit out everything between now and when I'm up on this SAM site, just so you don't have to see me destroy this sunburn again and work my way down there. Okay. So we're back. I'm about 400 meters away from the SAM site. There was that one patrol that I fought last time. I have not fought them. I don't know if they're gonna be here. We'll see. But right now I'm gonna go with a different version of the same plan. I neglected that bunker and focused in solely on the one person looking out towards the sea, which was my own undoing. So, excuse me, I will continue with that same idea. However, I am going to focus on that bunker rather than trying to have crossfire on one person.
Support
With the
gunner,
rest of my
100
team.
meters south.
And I believe this is the patrol that we had fought last time. 1, 2, 3. So let's see.
Weapons free.
Reloading.
Target. Support gunner is eliminated.
Target, rifleman, is eliminated.
Alright, so we caught them right out in the open. Very good right there. See if they're all down. That guy's squirming. It's unlikely he's going to be revived by anybody. So 1, 2, 3 down. We are good to go. In the meantime, I'm going to switch,
Move. Follow me.
actually,
Affirmative.
fire on
Fire
my
on my
lead. So
lead.
that way, when I start assaulting the bunker, they will start assaulting or engaging everyone else who's out there. And instead of having my support gunner down on that level with them, I think I'm just going to have him up here. Oh. That's the Midwest in me.
Contact.
And put
Rifleman,
ranch on my
100
pizza and say,
meters,
"Oh," when someone
southwest.
shoots at me. Well, here we go. Fire on my lead.
Contact! Rifleman, 100 meters.
I have no idea where
southwest.
anybody is right now. We have high ground, but
Contact! Rifleman, 100 meters, southwest. Contact! Support gunner, 100 meters, southwest. Target, rifleman, is eliminated.
ooh, that was a nasty grenade. I currently have zero idea where
Target
people are.
rifleman is eliminated.
The reports aren't
Reloading.
giving me much information here. So I'm going to rely on my team. Point it out with their fire. Unless he's in that building. Pulling out the binoculars yet again. Let's see.
Reloading.
Suppressive fire!
Affirmative.
Follow me!
Affirmative.
Reloading.
That's what I wanted last time. Trying to charge up that hill. I wanted that nice base of fire from my automatic gunner.
Reloading.
Got him.
Follow me.
Affirmative. Body found. One of theirs.
So I believe we're in the clear. It says equipment. I really don't know what equipment they have that I also have. What's disturbing me right now is the lack of smoke grenades I have. I have 22 frag grenades though. Okay. I guess that's what I'm picking up, is I'm picking up every single fragmentation grenade.
Move. Grid 2-0. November. X-ray 7. Yankee.
All right.
1.
So with everyone coming out of their prepared position to assault us, genius strategy on their part, we should be in the clear to blow this bitch up. Watch it go.
Saber, this is Saber 2. Sam site
And there
is
we are.
eliminated. Out.
Saber 2, this is Saber. Copy that. Either continue to recon in force or fall back to LZ for extraction. Saber out.
So now we need to work our way back to our vehicle, back to our helicopter. I believe that is all objectives completed. Right there. Now, there's a helicopter that I could take, but I don't want to crash and die. Although you can order someone else to fly it, so. We're gonna take a helicopter anyway, why not drive? As if that's such a reasonable line of thinking. Now we do still need to be careful here because obviously we're in enemy territory, people can be everywhere, so ROE is going to be return fire again.
Affirmative.
Pretty lucky to get away from that engagement without anyone getting shot. I had no idea where anyone was. People were coming out. I think the well-placed grenade by me into that bunker, sort of prepared position that they had there, not quite a bunker, certainly helped because that person had a direct feed on me. And this is what I mean, like, this game is fun because for me, I get to apply a bit of knowledge that I have, but also it's an FPS. It's a tactical FPS. You get to issue orders. You get to also kind of rely on
100 meters
Twitch
northwest.
mechanics. I don't think this person has seen us. 1, 2. Okay. So the question is, do we engage or not? And if they haven't seen us, truly it's not worth it to lose an engagement like that. So I'm just going to go to our vehicle, which is right behind me. Get in, losers. We're invading China. Kind of. And I do remember that we were fired upon on the main road on the way out here. So hopefully, if we run into them, that's someone we can deal with on the fly and not get overwhelmed with, or have a man die as we're on our way out. Oh, yep, there we go.
Rifleman, 100 meters east.
Hey, we're going too fast. We're moving at a very good clip. And we're getting a bit of airtime at the end. We're just having fun right now, boys. Job well done. Objective complete. Let's board this helicopter.
Saber, this is Saber 2. We are RTB. Saber 2 out.
Saber 2, this is Saber. Upon actual census, congratulations on a job well done. We are now on track to launch the assault on Skira at daybreak tomorrow. Try and get some rest. Trust me, you're gonna need it. Saber out.
Beautiful. Job well done there. All objectives completed. 1 death. Regrettably. Bad planning, bad execution right there. Good plan, bad execution. Pin that all on myself. Lack of awareness there. Managed to do it again the second time, and we'll see how it turns out from here. So if you made it this far, thank you. Hope to see you in the next episode.